In this video, we're going to talk about making a histogram, which if you watched the first video for this module that was about making a dot plot is almost identical. The only thing that changes is you're going to have a y-axis on your chart that has a scale on it, and instead of dots, you're going to use bars. Okay, so we're going to start the same way. We're going to order our data from smallest to largest. So again, we've got 6, 14, 15, 2 18s, 19, 21, 22, 27, and 42. Okay, I'm going to put little commas between here because my numbers kind of ran close together. Okay. So now that we have our data, we're again going to work in intervals. Okay, I'm going to use the same intervals of 10 degrees. Okay, so this time I'm going to draw a y-axis, which is my vertical axis, and I'm going to have my horizontal axis again. Okay, so my horizontal axis is going to represent temperature. And my y-axis is going to be number of days. Okay, and I'm going to add a scale to my y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, so now it kind of looks more like a graph that you're used to seeing in math. Oops, I forgot my degrees. So I'm going from 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, and 41 to 50. Okay, so again, we're just looking at the number of days when we had temperatures in this interval. So from 0 to 10, we had 1 day. We had 1 6-degree day. So I'm going to make a little bar here to show that we had 1 day that was 0 to 10. And you can make these different colors if you'd like. I'm going to so that you can tell them apart. Okay, so from 11 to 20, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I'm going to make a bar that goes up to 5. And I'm going to try and make this as neat as possible. But I am not an artist, as you can tell. Okay, so there's my bar showing that I had 5 days of temperatures between 11 and 20. Make this thicker. Oh my. Okay. There we go. That got real messy. Sorry about that. Okay, so our next interval is 21 to 30. So we've got 1, 2, 3 days where the temperature was there. So I'm going to make a bar that goes up to 3. Okay. I had no days that fell between 31 and 40, so there's going to be no bar there. And between 41 and 50, I had 1 day. So, oops. So here's my bar that goes up to 1. Okay, so this is just another visual way to see where your data falls. So you can clearly see that the majority of our days fell between 11 and 20 degrees. There were no days between 31 and 40, and you can kind of just gauge it visually very easily by looking at your bar graph.